Hey, Pokemon trainers. Ooh, what's this? Welcome to Training Your Olu. My name is Roy. We are going to be doing some shiny hunting. What is this? Did I go into the wrong thing? I think I went into the wrong thing. There we go. Here we go. We're going to be shiny hunting for Pumpkaboo today. We thought we got a large at the end of the stream yesterday, and like both of the two Pumpkaboos that showed up at the end of the stream yesterday were contenders to be large Pokemon, but they were both medium-sized Pokemon. So we were bamboozled, we were swindled, and we were tricked, and now we're here for revenge. I guess. All right. Yeah, yesterday was a kind of a fun stream. There was a Bayonet that showed up, an Alpha Bayonet that showed up shiny. And then it was like, nope, it's daytime. So we thought we lost the Alpha Bayonet, but fortunately it came back later that night in the game when the day cycle ended. So we got that Alpha Bayonet, and then strangely we didn't get too many shinies, but we did get like a big set of shinies in the last three, like the last reset of shinies. We got 3 shinies out of it, and 2 of them were Pumpkaboos, and they looked like they were large Pumpkaboos, and they weren't. They were both medium sized. So hey, what's up, QLF? Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. How is your week going? I'm curious, out where you're at, does this week get any holiday type situation, like Black Friday or anything like that? Because we have Thanksgiving this week, so a lot of people, today is like a lot of people's Fridays for the work week. But yeah, I think I'm planning on streaming every day. One thing that's gonna get in the way of or hop into the schedule is Stranger Things. That's coming out on Thursday, so I'm definitely gonna binge watch Stranger Things, but I'll probably stay up till midnight to watch it. But other than that, I do plan. Yes, absolutely, dude. Go for it. Good luck. Hopefully you can get to the end of the game today. But yeah, I'm excited for Stranger Things. So tomorrow night, tomorrow we have our collaboration stream, which is exciting. And I found out that that's going to be at 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. I'll make sure to post that to all the socials, so that way everyone that can be there will be there. So that's exciting. I'm excited to see how that turns out. And then yeah, we have that night I'm gonna stay up and watch Stranger Things, which should take like 3 or 4 hours. So who knows what time my Wednesday is gonna get started. Black Friday. The rest I don't know. I live my own life. I see it's holiday on the same day it is. Oh, okay. Heck yeah, dude. That's what's up. That sounds like some independence right there, you know? I'm definitely aching for some independence in my adult life, so that's how I choose to live too. But yeah, I'll be for Thanksgiving. I'll be going to my sister's house, and so it might be a busy week. This morning I went to a like Thanksgiving dinner put on by the Veteran Affairs. Like in our hometown, there's a VA out in Spokane Valley that has like a it's near a park. So they were putting on a dinner at a restaurant, and so we went to that restaurant, and that was pretty cool. Got to meet some new people, and after I was close to my brother's house, so I went to say hi to my nephew. I think I love that dog, man. That's Onyx is a good boy. So got to see my brother for a second. I think he's taking the week off so that way he can help get the pup acclimated to the house and stuff. So spent a little time with him, and then came home, got some coffee, watched a few, like Tyranitar 2 put out a video about this game that's kind of like, it's not the Hollow Knight Silk Song, but it's kind of like Hollow Knight. It looks like, I think it's a game called Constance. So he's doing a playthrough of Constance, which looks fun. But yeah, watched that for a little bit. Got some coffee. Yeah, we saw I didn't take any pictures today. I was too busy. Like, I didn't take out my phone for take any pictures. I was playing with him and I was talking with my brother, and it was just it was cool hanging out. But he is adorable. I missed some pretty good photo opportunities. But we'll get some more pictures of him soon, and I'll post whenever I'm hanging out with him when I take pictures. So we'll be able to see him grow up. That'll be kind of fun. But yeah, got home, and then I was like, I got to get to streaming. I'm excited to hop on and get this frickin' shiny large Pumpkaboo. I hope we can actually get it today. I tried working on shiny hunting last night a little bit after stream. No luck. So yeah, I think we got a shiny, but there was nothing worth writing to you guys about. So yeah, but I'm excited for tomorrow. It'll be good to see Bolts. Hopefully school's been good for him, and I know he's been pretty busy with school, so today is the day we get it. Okay, all right, you heard it here. QLF is calling it. We are finishing the Pumpkaboo shiny hunt for all the different size shiny Pumpkaboos today, according to QLF, and I'm with you, man. I agree. I'm confident in what you just said. Let's get it. So yeah, we're gonna get that shiny large Pumpkaboo today. So let's make sure we reset, get a good amount of shinies popping up, and then one of them. Hopefully, we can get the large Pumpkaboo soon. And I'm pretty sure, as far as the challenge goes, that's the only one on the time limit. Bleh. I think that's the only one on the time limit for Friday. But if we don't get it by Friday, I have to open 2 packs of Pokemon cards. So hopefully we won't have to do that. We could save those Pokemon packs for like a good solid like 50 viewers in the stream. You know what I mean? Like, let's save that for a good portion of people here. But yeah, if we lose, then that's gonna be our punishment. No, you said what you said. It's okay. Your team is goated because of you. Thanks for the 2 shinies, dude. Absolutely, and hell yeah, I'm excited for you to beat the game. I'm excited for you to be ready for tomorrow. Anything I can do to help, I'm happy to help out. So cool, man. I'm excited for you. I'm excited to see you tomorrow too. We have, so the what I'll pull from here. Let me show you in a second. So we're going to be pulling from, this is an older pack, but I've got the Cyclizar EX pack from, oh, what was that from the Crown Zenith era? I think that was Crown Zenith. So we got a couple more, we got a few more packs in there that we can open. But yeah, if I lose, if I don't get this by Friday, then we'll have to open a couple of Cyclizar EX packs from the Crown Zenith series. So that's kind of funny. I don't know if we're gonna get Pumpkaboo. I feel like we're gonna get Pumpkaboo. Yeah, like let's do it. But hopefully we can nab that full. And then if we can, then we don't have to open those packs, and we can save it for when there's a bunch of people here in chat, and it'll be exciting. You know, it'll be a cool thing to do. But if Pumpkaboo doesn't show up, we're screwed. All right. So yeah, we're gonna reset for probably another 5 minutes or so, and then we'll go and check on our shinies, and we'll keep going like that. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good week. Phantasmal Flame. Okay, is that the new like Lucario EX series with Charizard and stuff like that? You're gonna do it. Oh hell yeah! You're gonna do a pack opening on stream soon. That's exciting. I can't wait to get to that point. I want an audience for that though. Like let's make it worth it. You know, maybe we could do some giveaways or things like that. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, I'm excited. We'll hopefully we'll knock out this challenge. And then we could start shiny hunting for Riolu finally. it'll be like a long time coming, but Riolu has been waiting patiently for us to try and find the shiny Riolu. So I'm excited for that. Yeah. So yeah, if tomorrow should be a lot of fun though. I don't know what all Bolts has planned for us, but if it's anything like our first collaboration stream, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. From what it sounds like, we're doing a tournament though. We'll be doing a battle tournament here on Legends EA, and so that's going to be a lot of fun. So Pacific Standard Time, we'll be doing the collaboration stream at 1:30 tomorrow. And so I'll be live streaming it. We'll be on a Discord call with a lot of people. It sounds like a couple of you guys here in chat, and yeah, let's see what we could do there. I'm excited. Last time we had 5 minutes to catch 3 randomized Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know either. From what I understand, I think it's going to be a tournament. So I think it's going to be like what we did last time. We'll probably get randomized Pokemon to find, and then we'll prepare them, and then we'll do a tournament. I think that's what we're doing. That's what my speculation is. From what I understand, I think that's what we're doing, but I don't know. It could be something totally different. But I'm excited either way. It'll be fun to hang out with you guys and be talking with you and be on the stream with you guys. So it's cool. So we got about 1 more minute. Right now, we've been challenged to find a large Pumpkaboo. Well, we've been challenged to find every size of Pumpkaboo, but the only size I need left is a large Pumpkaboo. So we got to find that shiny. And hopefully we can defeat the challenge today. If I don't find this Pumpkaboo by Friday, then I'll lose the challenge, and I'll have to open a couple packs of cards on stream. So that's what's going on. I just tried to beat the game, so if I have weak Pokemon, it is what it is. Oh no, yeah, we don't want another run through of our challenge, like what happened last time, where it's like your randomizer picked out some Pokemon that you couldn't even catch. Oh, that was rough, dude. I felt hella bad for you. No, the side quest is complete. This is for a friend of the channel issued a challenge which you're welcome to issue a challenge if you want. If you want to see something on this channel, I will work my hardest to complete. But yeah, we Necrotio, who's in chat right now, issued a challenge for me to find every size shiny Pumpkaboo. And I think right now the only size that I'm missing is the large size. This time it is different. Yeah. Hey Necrotio, welcome to the chat, my friend. how's your Thanksgiving break going? Are you getting your Japanese done? Your Japanese classes knocked out? Man, I'm excited. I think this week is gonna be packed with a lot of stuff. So it's cool. Oh yeah. We have Leon's in the chat. Leon's has popped in from time to time from like almost since day one. So I'm glad to see you here, Leon's. Yeah, hopefully we could get the communities. Well, the community's starting. You know what I mean? Let's build this up. Let's get this big ass community here for Pokemon and hanging out. But I hope you guys are having a good week. If you got any cool stories, or if you had any crazy dreams, like put it in the chat. Let me know. I was talking about like really vivid dream that I had with QLF the other day, and I've been thinking about that ever since. I have like about 7 vivid dreams that I'm gonna talk about eventually, but yeah, some of them are pretty wild. So it's kind of funny because I'll have a vivid dream and then I'll wake up like cracking up laughing because like how silly the dreams are. Like what the heck just happened? Okay, we are past the time that I said that we're gonna go look for these shinies, so let's check it out. You're all ears? Yeah, we'll get to it. I'm not gonna do it every day. All right, let's see what shinies we got. See those Pumpkaboos? Man, I feel like those are large. It's too bad because they're not shiny. Shoot. Okay, let's check. No shiny Haunter. Big Pumpkaboos. Okay. Man, I wish one of those were shiny. That would have been nice. Okay, no shinies this time. Let's check Larvitar. Maybe Larvitar is finally going to be shiny. We reset for a good 18 minutes or 17 minutes, so I'm thinking there should be something. Man, is this going to be it where we finally get Larvitar? Oh, I wish. We'll see. Oh no, dang, no shiny Larvitar. Okay, all right, well. What was that? I heard something. I think the day is probably, yeah, okay, it's nearly daybreak. Here, let's let the day turn over. That's too bad we didn't get any shinies this time, but yeah, we'll do another reset, and I'm pretty sure we'll start getting shinies on the next reset. So, all right, let's let this day turn over. Yo, but me too, QLF. I'm all ears too. Anybody got some crazy dreams they have? I don't want to feel alone in that regard. Okay. Oh. Can we go around? Okay, yeah. There we go. I figured the sun's gonna come up. Yeah, there we go. New day's dawning. And then we'll start resetting. You haven't had a dream in 10 years? So that's kind of interesting because the science behind that disagrees. The science behind that says you have dreams, you just don't like recall them. Since you were like 7. So yeah, that would be interesting. But yeah, it's like sometimes I'll just have these crazy dreams, and it works on both ends of the spectrum, right? Like I'll have awesome dreams that are hilarious and funny, and then I'll have like wicked, like bad dreams that just like destroy my emotions, just like screw me up. But whatever is going on, my subconscious is a pretty decent writer. Like it tells some pretty interesting stories. Okay. All right, let's reset. Okay, I got some tea. Oh, I was gonna say, is that already shiny? No, let's get started on resetting here. Oh, QLF, I went to Ladyman's Discord server, and there's a bunch of people in there. So it looks like a bunch of people getting their start on Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that. So it seems kind of legit. Everybody seems wet behind the ears, green to like me. So so it might be a good place to start networking and finding people to, you know, that are like-minded and starting out. So maybe have some cool ideas and stuff like that. So it looks good. Yeah. And he seems like a sweet kid. I've watched a few of his videos. He seems a lot younger than me, but he just seems like a legit, like a genuine person. So it's kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm happy and relieved that it's not a weird situation. But I mean, I feel like honestly this community is usually such a cool community to have. And you know, Pokemon, I don't imagine they're going away, so there's going to be plenty of stuff to do in the future, and there's plenty of stuff from the past and tons of stuff to talk about. Like my friend the other day texted me and was like, yo, you gotta check out the new series of Pokemon Horizons. And I was like, oh, okay. So I watched like what was available on Netflix, and I was like, okay, that's cool, and it's good, you know. But I wasn't like pumped, you know what I mean? But yeah, dude, absolutely. I'll shoot you a link. But he came over the other day, and I told him like, yeah, it was good. Like I think I'm all caught up. And then he started talking about stuff that I was like, wait, what? And so he played like the newest season, and it was like big energy, a lot crazy. Like they're moving on from the story, and the Pokemon trainer Roy in Pokemon Horizons has a shiny Lucario, and so he's like, you gotta check this out. And I was like, what the heck, I didn't even see this. So yeah, it's fun to see like how people, like, you know, experience Pokemon, get the ideas to talk, you know, like what pumps people up, and I love that. So I'm happy. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and it's like, shoot, let's just do it. So I'm glad we're here. I feel a lot more comfortable in front of a camera, and the setup is getting a lot better. So we're gonna keep growing. Yeah, Roy has a shiny Lucario, and it mega evolves and stuff like that. Like Horizons is kicking off. Like it was kind of neat because they had the story arc for Laqua, right? The Lico's like ancestor had all these crazy alpha Pokemon is what it looked like. And they went to a secret place, and so like that whole story arc was kind of neat because they're finding all the Pokemon that were Lico's ancestors, and that was pretty cool. And then I didn't know where they were gonna pick up from there, but they're picking up from there, and they're starting like later in the story, and it is like they're working their way back a little bit. So I love that. You're definitely a friend here, and when you do start streaming, I'll be there to support you, man. Yeah, so if that's something you want to do and that's something you get serious about, I'm all about it. I mean, you're learning. You were here pretty much on day one too, so you're learning what we're learning. You'll be ahead of the curve. But yeah, Horizons is pretty fun. I'm glad that they're actually like picking up and starting a new arc. So I can't wait to see what happens, because I think it's gonna go pretty well. Because I liked Lolakwa, fair enough, and stuff like that. Yeah, you're gaining experience. Then the sign that's like, hey, 10 years of experience needed, and you know, all that, you know, the Ash Ketchum meme. But yeah, no, I'm excited for what Pokemon's got in store. I know they're working on Gen 10, and that game is in development. I just hope the budget is a lot bigger for the main series game, because the budget for this game, I learned it wasn't $40,000. There was somebody who was saying the budget for this game was like $40,000, but it was like $1.7 million was the budget for this game. Yo, what's up, Bolts? So the budget for Legends EA was $1.7 million, and that is way lower than a lot of other like big developers and big studios. Bolts, it is good to see you, man. How's school going? I'm excited to collab with you tomorrow. It's good to see you in the chat. Welcome to the chat, man. I'm stoked. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I was kind of like speculating on maybe having a tournament or something like that. I don't know what exactly we're doing, but I'm excited to see you tomorrow, man, and get on the Discord call with you. Studying right now? Oh yeah, teach me math. Teach me math. Okay. Yeah, we're resetting right now for we're gonna reset for probably another like 10 minutes. I think after this reset, I'm gonna turn the day into night, and then we'll just reset at night, because I want to have a better chance of finding Shuppet and Haunter. But yeah, right now we're just resetting, but we are trying to find the large shiny Pumpkaboo. Dude, I don't know, you weren't here last night, but with the challenge that Necrotio issued, he wants me to find every size of shiny Pokemon, Pumpkaboo. So we have small, medium, extra large, and then the alpha extra large, right? The jumbo sized Pokemon. So we have everything except for large. And so at the end of the stream, there were 2 Pumpkaboos, and they looked like big boys, right? I was like, oh man, that's got to be a large. That's either a large or an extra large. And so we caught both of them, and they were medium-sized Pokemon. So we got bamboozled. That Pumpkaboo was like, nope. So we got screwed. But so hopefully today, we'll get the next size up. We'll get that large shiny Pumpkaboo, and we'll be able to complete the challenge. But yeah, if we don't get a large shiny Pumpkaboo by Friday, we have to open up some some card packs from the Crown Zenith. so I'm like hoping that we get this knocked out. But what are you studying if you're not busy? Yeah, if I'm asking you questions and you guys are busy, please rock on, do your thing, man. But I'm glad you're all here. Yeah, and they don't come back. We just have had the worst luck with the large shiny Pumpkaboo. That's crazy. Yeah, the day switched out and I wasn't able to freaking get the Pumpkaboo. These guys. Oh, Bolts. My brother got a puppy, and so I've been able to like go and visit with my nephew, like my new nephew, and so I'll be sharing some pictures of him throughout the throughout his lifetime. But he's so adorable right now. I put him in one of my videos just because I was late to start recording yesterday, and so there's a couple of pictures of him on my channel already. Okay, good call. Calculus, man. I never got to take calculus, but I think that's a misfortune and a fortune at the same time. But I'm glad you're here, man. Yeah. So there's some hardcore classes going on in the Oh, okay, you saw the puppy? It's so cute. His name is Onyx. And so there's it's not spelt like the Pokemon. Onyx. Yeah, he's adorable. He's a little mix of a bunch of different breeds of dogs, but he's got a lot of poodle in him. He's got little fluffy curly haired ears. He's so freaking cute, man. It was funny though today. I went to my brother's house this morning or today, like in the like around 11 or 12, and I saw him, and he looked at me, and then he ran away like I thought he was scared, and he was kind of like whining, and then he did this full like circle and ran back to me and started like pawing up at me. He was still whining, and so I thought he was scared, and then he was like just chill. He was like super excited that I was there. I was like, oh no. So that was cool. I was excited that he didn't freak out that I came to visit him. Yeah, Onyx. Yeah, he's a good rock snake. Yeah, if they get another black dog, maybe they'll call him Obsidian. But yeah, it's been a pretty good morning. Got to go to like a Thanksgiving dinner with the Veteran Affairs here. We went to Longhorn Barbecue, which was pretty neat. But yeah, got to meet some people and we ate some pretty decent food. The chicken was there was some moisture in the chicken, so it wasn't bad. But yeah, let's keep this reset going, and hopefully we could get some decent shinies out of this. We're gonna go for another. Let's go for another 5 minutes. So far, none of the things in the background have shown up shiny yet, so that's not a good sign. But that's all right. I think in the next 5 minutes we'll definitely get something going. Because we've been probably resetting for about 15 minutes now. To try. Dude, I'm excited for straight after. Yeah. So like the on the agenda, it's like stream the collab stream with Bolts, yeah, and then at night I'm gonna do some editing during the day and play some Pokemon, but yeah, at 12 o'clock tomorrow night I am gonna be there watching watching Stranger Things. I'm gonna probably watch all 3 episodes, so it's gonna be like a 4 hour street. You know, I'll be watching for 4 hours and I'll try and get some sleep after that. I'm excited though. Can't wait to see what's going on in Hawkins. Yeah. It'll be fun because we'll get to talk about it after. And we got 3 episodes, and we have to wait until Christmas to see the next 3. So that's gonna be crazy, dude. Hopefully there's some good cliffhangers, and it'll be some fun things to talk about. But I saw, and I haven't watched it, but they released like the first 5 minutes. 8 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I won't spoil anything. I'll wait till you're good and ready. But I'll be ready to talk about episode 1 and 2 with you. I'll be ready. So yeah, if you need somebody to blur, you know, throw up all the information about, I'll be right there. Yeah, exactly. I'm excited for it. And then Thanksgiving's the next day. So I do plan on having a stream on Thanksgiving. I don't know where that's gonna take place because I don't know if I'm gonna go to my sister's house for Thanksgiving first, or if I'm gonna stream first. So I'll have to. My sister usually does an early dinner, so I'm not sure. I know I'm gonna stream on Thanksgiving, and luckily there's no like turkey Pokemon. Otherwise, we'd have to go and hunt a turkey. But yeah, we'll figure out what we're doing for Thanksgiving. I'll definitely post it in the Discord server, but anybody else who's watching who's not in the Discord server, I apologize because I'm not tightening down a schedule for that until Thursday. so we'll figure it out on Thursday. But yeah, Friday's gonna be crazy too. There's something going on Friday. Ah, man. It's just gonna be like this week. It's gonna be a crazy week, but I think for the whole world is Black Friday is a thing, right? Like, or is that's not? I don't know. Hopefully everybody gets sales on Friday. I don't know if that's probably not just an American thing, right? Like, it would make sense to me that the entire world celebrates Black Friday because that's a good opportunity for businesses to make money, right? I think that's how that works. Yeah, it's going to be a great week. Hell yeah. QLF is going to finish Pokemon Legends EA today. Woo! Go QLF! Go QLF! I'm stoked for you, man. If you need anything, let me know. If you need trades or anything like that. Okay, it's for most of the world? Yeah. Okay, that's what I figured. Not a lot of discounts. I know, right? Like, I think a lot of the companies say, this is on sale. You can save $200, but it's always like, it's always that same price throughout the whole year. That's wild. I guess marketing is marketing. Okay. Yeah, let's go check our shine here. Let me do one more reset. One more reset for posterity. Locked in, baby. Yeah. Get that ZA done. You got to save Lumio City, man. Okay, let's go see what we got. All right, no shiny Pumpkaboos. That's a bummer. It doesn't look like any large Pumpkaboos either. Here, let's go check Larvitar first. And then we'll come back and check the other 2 Pumpkaboos. No monkeys? Alright. No shiny Larvitars, as per usual. Okay. Oh, shiny Whirlpeed. Look at that fellow. Do we have a dive ball ready? Let's grab that dive ball. Okay, let's check these Pumpkaboos over here. Okay, no shinies. Alright, and it doesn't look like there's any larges either. So that's alright. Let's we did get one oh, did we catch it? It looks like we caught it. Here, let's double check and then we'll reset. Cool. Got a shiny Whirlpeed. Whoops. Oh, there he is. Okay, sweet. Let's go. All right, that's weird. That's probably about almost an, let's say, I'd say like 40 minutes worth of resetting that we only got one shiny out of. Huh, maybe we'll get some. Oh, here, let's change the day over to the night. I know we said we wanted to do that. Now, let's see if we can get I would like another shiny Haunter. We gave away a shiny Haunter to a personal friend of mine last night who was in chat, which was awesome. Got to have a friend over. But we're all becoming friends, yeah. So yeah, we have one shiny Haunter left, and I think I'm gonna keep that for the live decks for now. So here, let's reset, and we got the nighttime going, so we'll reset for the nighttime. All right. Hopefully we can get Larvitar. That'd be nice. Get that challenge knocked out, but yeah, let's get that large Pumpkaboo, man. That's the challenge I want to complete. There's some stakes tied to that one, so let's knock this out. It'll be cool too if we can. Well, I guess once Friday hits, we can swap out to go and hunt for Riolu. I think I'll be satisfied if we just get a shiny, but I've been half considering resetting for the Shelfa Riolu. I think that might be adorable, but I do want to get Riolu shiny. I want to get Drampa shiny. I think it'd be cool to be able to hand out and give away shiny Riolus, being that this is training Riolu. Oh, you're perfect, dude. Yeah, I'm cheering for you, man. Beat the game. Beat the game. What rank are you at now? I know there's like a pretty good lengthy period of time where you spend with Ivor. I feel like that takes forever because it's like a side quest in the middle of the game where you go and chase after Gwen. Like, I like that. It's like, oh, my sister's missing, you know, like, and then turns out that she's like, you know, screw this guy. So that was pretty funny, but yeah, I don't feel like any other part of the story like goes off kilter like that. Oh, you're searching for Gwen right now? Okay, yeah, hell yeah. Gwen! Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like, it doesn't feel like any of the other parts of the story like depart from the story the way that Ivor does. But I was talking about this with my brother, how good this story like diverts your expectation. We were watching, there's a Poketuber or streamer named Amanda, and I can't remember what her channel's called, but I saw this video. Yeah, Gwen. Stupid Gwen. I saw this video where like this streamer, right? She's speaking like almost like a valley girl, and she's talking about Sneasler, and she's like, this girl, this cheerleader walked in and she's got the mani-pedi and she's doing all these things, and she makes me feel like I am like less than her. She's a mean girl. She's a mean girl. And so like, I don't know. I saw that first, and then I saw that she did a playthrough of Legends ZA, and she does that like throughout the whole playthrough. Like she's talking about AZ's curtains, like how AZ's curtains looks like dead people's skin and stuff like that. It was crazy. It was funny, and I didn't know how, well, I mean, I get how like you have to figure out how to keep talking while you're in front of the camera like this. That's something that I think I've gotten the hang of, but the way that she does it, there's like this whole character that she does, and it was freaking hilarious. So yeah, we were watching her stream yesterday, and it was pretty funny. Like she was getting off the train and she went and saw like there was Pokemon had puts 2 models of the same person in like the in the train station. It's like the girl has like bangs and stuff like that and is wearing like a trench coat, and there's 2 of them. One of them's talking to this blonde girl and the other one is like standing across from them, and so she positions herself so that she could see both of them, and she's like, I don't know what this situation is. It's like your twin or something, or is that like someone who's pretending to be you, or so like that shit was hella funny. But yeah, me and my brother checked out we're watching her stream yesterday, and I didn't realize that she had a YouTube channel because I had only seen the Sneasler thing beforehand. But that's pretty good. I like the idea of that. It was pretty entertaining, but it was funny because she hadn't gotten through the tutorial, and we probably watched about an hour and a half where she was playing, but she was just talking over like she'll like go off on her own little tangent, like the Valley Girl tangent, and then she'll like hop right back into like talking or doing the dialogue and stuff like that. It was hella funny. She like fell in love with AZ. She's like, give me a time machine. I'll go back 3,000 years and that will be my husband. That shit was hella funny, dude. It was pretty good. But yeah. I was like, I can't imagine doing that playthrough, and because we spent 12 hours on the first night, and I felt like we did, other than the side missions, like we stayed pretty focused, like I think. But yeah, if I was just playing the game and just getting distracted by everything, it would have taken so long to finish the game. It would have taken forever. But yeah, that was fun. I'm excited for, so I found out my brother, so one of my favorite things about Thanksgiving is my brother started making turkey burgers. And he gets these like he gets like the burger buns that are like Hawaiian rolls. right? So they're pretty good sized buns for this burger. He like gets like grounded turkey for the turkey burger, and then all the fixings for the burger, like, so he cooks up the turkey burger, like he cooks the meat like a hamburger, and he puts cheese on top of it, and it melts the cheese. So that's pretty normal. But like all the fixings are everything that you would probably find from a Thanksgiving like dinner. So like mashed potatoes, like stuffing, cranberry sauce, like everything that you'd find, like the yams and stuff, like everything you would find in a Thanksgiving meal is stacked onto the burger. So the burger is typically like this big, like you have to hold it like with both hands while you're eating it. It's a big burger, and that became the moment that I became like started getting excited about Thanksgiving. I've never loved Thanksgiving, had any love for the holidays really, but my brother made those turkey burgers, and that was the first time I was ever excited about Thanksgiving. So, but he told me this year he's with the puppy and stuff like that. He'd rather just not do. It is so good, dude. QLF, it is so good. Like I said, that's the first time I was ever excited about Thanksgiving. But because of the puppy, he said that he's probably just gonna. Oh, we got a shiny Gorgeist. Okay, cool. He said because of the puppy, they're probably not doing the holidays this year. They're just gonna like chill out. So mad respect, because of the he's gonna make sure that Onyx is a good boy and he does the right things in the house. Oh shit. And that's my nephew. So mad love to the dog. Yeah, so no turkey burgers this year, but I will look forward to it, whenever that happens again. Alright, doesn't look like we have any shiny Pumpkaboos, so let's let this one pass out, and then we'll keep going. Okay. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's all good. Like I said, I'll look forward to the next time. But I will be going to see my sister, and she's got kids, so it'll be good to see my nieces and nephews and everyone that shows up. Some of my nieces and nephews are having kids these days, so it'll be fun to see the family. I'll try and get my nephew to join us in chat sometime, because he was talking about making like a card opening Instagram account, and I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm gonna check in with him and see how that's going. But we'll see if we can get some support from my nephew in the chat sometime. But he's a good kid, man. He's been doing awesome. I'm so proud of him. So yeah, I'm looking. Whoops. We can't catch the barista. Oh man, I'm sorry. Sorry, Paxton. We can't catch the barista. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the family. Like I said, I don't know. I think we're going to have to stream. I think we're going to have to stream before I go to Thanksgiving, so that way we can get it knocked out, have that finished before I go out there, because I don't know how long that's going to take. The alternative is I go to Thanksgiving first, and then it takes as long as it takes, and then I'll be back for streaming after that. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do it beforehand. So I'll try and get up early on Thursday, but after watching Stranger Things, maybe what I'll do is watch all of Stranger Things, and then we'll stream after Stranger Things. I know, Thanksgiving stream. I don't know. I think Pumpkaboo is gonna probably we're gonna stick with Pumpkaboo for the shiny hunt. because there's some pumpkin pie and things like that, but there's no turkey Pokemon, right? If anything would be like a Thanksgiving Pokemon, what would you think a good like Thanksgiving themed Pokemon would be? Here, let's go catch this Gorgeist. What time is it? Yeah, I think we're... Oh, you know, I'm reconsidering. Let's keep resetting. We'll go... Let's go for another 5 minutes. For some reason, I was thinking maybe Kangaskhan. I know it's based on a kangaroo, but it's like motherly, and for whatever reason, you know, families get together on Thanksgiving and stuff like that. So I guess Dodrio, the turkey. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, it's not in the game. That's too bad. Oh, you're gonna do a Thanksgiving themed shiny hunt? Oh, dang, dude. Let's collab the shiny hunt. Yeah, dude. I'm trying to. I can't. Here, after this shiny check, let's look at the Pokedex. Let's see what we have here in Lumio City. Cause like we could do like Slowpoke, or cause I'm thinking like the ham. Like I don't know what other pig. We don't have Oinkalone or Lechonk. We probably could go to Scarlet and Violet and do like a full-on Thanksgiving stream, but yeah, let's see who gets more shinies. Hell yeah! Did you get your shiny charm? That'd be sick if you got more shinies without the shiny charm, because full odds win on that would be sick. We'll talk about it, because like I said, I don't know what time I'm gonna do the stream. It might have to be like as soon as I wake up or whatever, just to knock it out, because I'll go and leave. I'm thinking it's gonna be early. Here, let's go for another 2 minutes, and then let's take a look at the Pokedex. Let's see what we got in the here in Lumio City. Oh, you're gonna do the 1,000 battles tomorrow? Woo! Okay. Me and my friend that was on stream yesterday in chat, him and I, like when you get to that last 500, we raced. We raced to get to the 500 battles done. And I don't think there's any other way, like there's no other way to do it. Like the only way to get those 500 battles done fast as soon as possible is to race somebody. Yeah. Probably like that's probably like, well, I'm going to watch Stranger Things, so whatever time that ends, yeah. And then when I'll because of Thanksgiving, I'll probably have to set an alarm to wake up. But yeah, 9 o'clock? 9 o'clock my time. Yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah. So we raced to with Mable, she'll be like, "Hey, get this amount of battles done," and then she'll give you points. So once you get to 500 battles, she'll give you a set of points, and then you have to finish out that last 500. Yeah, dude, I knew you've been busy. That's what I was telling Necrotio. Yesterday, he was like, "Hey, do you know when we're doing the collab?" And I was thinking that it was 11 o'clock our time, and I thought it was Wednesday, but It's 1:30 our time. So I was like, yeah, he's busy. I try not to bother him. You know, I know he's got school and stuff like that. And it took him a while to get out. He was talking about getting the editing done on a video, and I know that took him some effort to get that done. So I try not to bombard you or like tag you in anything, because I know you're busy, dude. Mad respect for the school grind. So okay, let's check our shinies. Let's take a look at the Pokedex, and then we'll plan out our shiny. Oh, interesting. Ah! I was gonna say, let's go check Larvitar. Here, let's save. Oh. Yeah, let's go check Larvitar real quick, and then we'll come back. Yeah, I would race somebody, dude. If you want to race, if you want to do it live, I was talking about doing it with my friend Josh, and he's like, no, I don't think I'm going to do that again. Because it took like 3 or 4 hours to get that last 500 done. Ah, man, no Larvitar? Come on, dude. All right, we'll get that shiny Gorgeist, and I think that's probably it. Oh, we got a shiny Haunter. Hell yeah. I love that. What's up, buddy? Okay, we caught him. Let's try and sneak up on this Gorgeist. We're going to be getting attacked the entire time. Here, let's go. Oh, shoot. we missed the throw. Okay, we got the shiny Gorgeist, though. That's good. I can't believe we missed that throw. Okay. Yeah, we can all do a race to get to 500. I'll have to put a counter on the stream, and we'll just count the battles. But I've been talking about like getting a Dragonite ready with extreme speed, because I feel like that's probably the best way to maximize it. My buddy beat the crap out of me when we raced, and he had a Dragonite with extreme speed, and I think a lot of people that do it either use Cafe Lena, and they'll get their battles done that way, or they'll go to the ZA Royale and just like use Dragonite with extreme speed. Oh, we're gonna check the Pokedex. That's what we're doing. Yeah, extreme speed. I think Dragonite has a higher attack though, so not that it's not. I don't think it matters. I don't know. All right, let's find out what's Turkey like in here. We've got Talonflame. I think that's more of a quail, yeah? Represent. Yeah, I'm down for it. We could do a big fat Diggersby. There's probably people that eat rabbit for here, look at this. Is that like a turkey? No, Pidgeot's not like a turkey at all. Let's see. What do we have here? Is Ampharos like a turkey? People would probably eat lamb for Thanksgiving. We can do a shiny hunt for Flaffy. Here, let's write this down. What do we have so far? Let's go through each one. All right. So this is a plant-based Pokemon, yeah? Trying to think. Thanksgiving. I feel like Chikorita looks like a pear, but let's see. Sweet aroma. Loves to soak up sun rays. Spicy aroma. Calm Calm aroma. Calms aggressive feelings. Okay. And I know that there's an actual flower, like the flower that Meganium is based off of. The pink is on the outside of the flower, and the rest of the flower is white. I can't wait to talk more about it. What's up, ladies and men? We're looking through the Pokedex real quick to find out if there are any Pokemon that might be Thanksgiving adjacent. I think Tepig definitely hits the pork. The pork. So let's write down Tepig, yeah? So we could shiny hunt for Tepig again. That took me weeks to get finally get a Tepig for Joel. Crocodile. I don't think Crocodile works. So Fletchling, when you get to Talonflame, I'm thinking Talonflame kind of looks pheasanty with the dots and stuff like that. And I'd imagine that people eat pheasant for Thanksgiving, but not traditionally, right? So that's what no, I don't think so. Let's look. All right, so Diggersby, rabbit. I think people eat rabbit, but not traditionally. So kind of the same thing with Talonflame. We're probably not eating bugs for Thanksgiving. So Pidgey, right? So this looks like one of those little like birds. Maybe Pidgeotto, but I think what really makes a turkey, what defines a live turkey, is that like gobble thing that they have underneath their throats. I don't know what that's called. The throat like sack that they have. Gross. So I don't think Pidgey's like line ever get, it doesn't really, like, turkeys have that weird like head that's all skin and stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna eat a shiny Pokemon for Thanksgiving. I think lamb works. I think more traditionally than like rabbit, and more traditionally than quail, people eat lamb for Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna write, and I'd say Flaffy probably more so than Ampharos. So let's write Flaffy down. How about Skarmory? Let's take a look. That's funny, dude. Can you imagine making a Skarmory? So Patrat is a rodent. We're gonna skip on that. With the like colorful flowers, I'm guessing we're saying no to Roserade's line. Fish. So like is Gyarados a prawn? Like when he Mega Evolves, right? Is he a big shrimp? That's hilarious, right? So I don't think we're eating koi, and I don't think we're eating like eel or shrimp for Thanksgiving. Maybe not traditionally, right? Okay. Probably not eating coral. Probably not eating starfish, no. Again, with the like colorful flowers, that's not typically something you eat at Thanksgiving. Goat? Moray eel kind of thing? Yeah, like eel, I'm guessing no. Goat? I don't think we eat goat traditionally. Yeah. Esper's kind of like a cat. Maybe Halucha? Let's take a look. We definitely, we're gonna say eating cats is like wrong, right? Like, morally speaking, eating cats is fucked up. All right, we're not gonna eat lions for Thanksgiving, or panda bears for Thanksgiving, right? Trash? Do we eat trash for Thanksgiving? We'll have trash, like a ton of like wastes, right? Like it's very wasteful. We don't eat it for sure, right? That's gross, but we definitely consume enough to have like a crap ton of trash afterwards. I think trash is a typical thing for Thanksgiving, so let's I'm gonna go with it. Let's go Trubbish. Dedenne? Junk food? Yeah. Junk food for Trubbish? I'm going to say no on mice or rodents. So we're going to have to skip Dedenne and Pikachu. Do we eat moon creatures for Thanksgiving? Do we eat moon fairies? We're missing out on alligator. It's all right. Alligator tastes like chicken. It's very greasy. I'm not missing out. I had alligator when I lived in Virginia. It's okay. And I had it at a place that I'd say is more like a corporation. So I ate corporate like alligator, and it's all right. What I had was okay. Pretty American eating aliens? Fairy moon creatures. I'd say I'd say it's probably not very traditional. We're not gonna eat bugs. It's not traditional to eat snakes. I think that's something we can all agree on. Psychic, humanoid, armored fellows who carry spoons. We're gonna pass on. We're gonna pass on Alakazam. Ghosts. Do we eat ghosts? Not that I can recall. I don't think so. And Gengar isn't very turkey-like, right? Okay, we're passing on the bugs. Do we eat swords? Swords and shields? Is this a Thanksgiving tradition? Did the Pilgrims and Indians like make a pact with swords and shields? No. I think we're good on that. So I could see maybe Victory Bell being compared to like a cornucopia. Not that like that's what it's based off of anything, but like what if there was a regional variant where Victory Bell was a cornucopia? I think that would be actually kind of cool looking. But since this is based off of like a carnivorous plant, that's very cool looking, very, very neat plant. We're going to say, and like its mega evolution is a giant like kidnapped person in a bag. We're going to say no. These questions make me think you know less about Thanksgiving than me. Yeah, we could do like a history test, right? Yeah, I'm being facetious, but yeah. But yeah, I think I'm having fun. All right, monkeys. Do we eat monkeys for Thanksgiving? I feel like these monkeys do represent cooking, right? Like water, fire, and spices, right? But I think we're gonna say no for Thanksgiving. I mean, cooking is a huge part of Thanksgiving, but we're gonna say no. Here we go. Onions, right? What is Meditite? Here, let's check. It meditates in order to build up mental energy and eats 1 berry a day. I always think of like Dhalsim from Street Fighter, but you know, I'm not getting food out of this. I don't think Meditite or Medicham. I feel like Meditite's head like is like an onion. Okay, I'll catch you later, man. Once I'm done with this, I'll hop on the live there. I'm excited to watch. We'll probably be here for another like 40 minutes, and then I'll hop on. Good luck, ladiesmen. I hope the tournament goes well, dude. Okay, electric dogs with helmets. I'm gonna say no for Thanksgiving. Humanoid females with that are impaled, or males, I guess. I mean, that might happen at somebody's Thanksgiving. But probably, I mean, this is like a full family, yeah? Mom, dad, sister, little brother. This could be a Thanksgiving situation, but I don't know. We're gonna pass on Rottweilers or Doberman Pinschers. We're gonna skip out on. Okay. We don't have like a. It does have the strange like skin, weird skin for a head, but it doesn't have like the gobbler neck. But we'll consider Altaria. I'm gonna put Altaria with a question mark. Altaria? Question mark? Okay. Audino. What is Audino? All right, it tests your emotions through touch. I'm gonna say no. We're gonna say no to Audino. All right, this is bird-like. It's fat. It's got some weird gobbler things, maybe. Aromatisse? Maybe. Even Spritzy's got a weird. Are those are Spritzy's feet though, right? It's not its neck. And then like when it evolves, like Spritzy becomes the head. Yeah. Maybe. I think I'm gonna put a question mark for Aromatisse. Thanks, Bolt. Thanks for getting me on this judgment for Thanksgiving food. I appreciate it, man. Enjoy your food. Talking about Pokemon as food for Thanksgiving got Bolt's hungry, man. See you tomorrow, Bolts. Okay, we're skipping out on the cotton candy. All right, we got a bunch of cat dogs, so we're skipping out on these. We got the closest thing to a bunny that we probably could get here. But again, I don't think bunny is traditional for Thanksgiving. Ghosts, no. Ice cream with pie? I think ice cream, you know, let's put down Vanillite. Vanilla. Cuz ice cream with pie is traditional. Yeah? I'm sorry. Is this getting everybody hungry? We got to go eat food, man. All right. So I got Vanillite down. That's a for sure. With pie, that's traditional. Camels, no. Hippopotamus. I don't think that's traditional anywhere in the world that we share in this chat. Not yet, anyway. Moles, not traditional. Crocodiles, I think we passed on that, yeah. All right, giant frog-like humans. No. Little shark alligator dragons. Wait. No. No, I don't think so. Carbink. I don't think we want to eat rocks. Not really getting a Thanksgiving feel from these guys. We're gonna skip Sableye and Mawile. Absol's too dog-like. We're not eating our homie. No, we're not gonna eat Riolu for Thanksgiving. I think Slowpoke kind of goes for closest. It's pretty close to pig. I'd probably eat Slowpoke for Thanksgiving. It's not turkey, but I'd say it's like close to ham. And I'd imagine like these are like there was that whole Slowpoke tail thing. I don't know if that's what's like messing me up. But what is Slowpoke, right? It's even got a cornucopia on its tail when it evolves or on its head. So I think we're going Slowpoke on this one. This is Thanksgiving. I'm getting Thanksgiving out of Slowpoke. So yeah, we're gonna go that. All right, Piranha and Shark. Probably not. Fish, little ghost electric fish guy. Probably not. Eel, no. Little majestic worm. Snake, no, probably not. All right, man, Bulbasaur. I can't think of any like Thanksgiving food that is like oniony or like big bulbous Thanksgiving food. Charizard's kind of turkey-like, but he doesn't have the gobbler, right? And I don't know, he's more reptilian, so we're gonna say no. No turtles. We're gonna say no to Stunfisk, especially the bear trap one, and probably not the like, what's that angelfish? We're not gonna eat a poodle. Squid. Inke, is squid like? Is squid traditional Thanksgiving? I don't think I've ever had squid on Thanksgiving. Seahorse. We don't typically eat seahorse. Lobster. Now we're talking. I think people eat lobster. I've had lobster at Thanksgiving before. Steak and lobster. I think so. Is it traditional? Like, I haven't had lobster at every Thanksgiving, so maybe not. Maybe not. Here we go. We got Gumi. We're probably not eating, because this is what? This is based on snail. Escargot. You think lobster? Should we go Clauncher? Let's go Clauncher. That's a good shiny anyway. Okay. We're gonna put some lobster on Thanksgiving. Okay. Like, yeah, it'll be a traditionally fancy Thanksgiving. Mostly. Or partially. So we're not gonna go escargot. This is giving turkey. We got the weird gobbler thing. We got the strange skin on the head, yeah? It's like holiday related. Oh, Delibird is our Delibird is probably our turkey. Delibird. I don't think we can do this in 2 hours, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna say no to Snorunt. We already have ice cream. I'm gonna say no to Snover because it's more Christmassy. And a lot of people put up their Christmas decorations and shit at Thanksgiving, but no. Glaciers, no. We said no to bugs, so that takes out Scyther, Pinsir, and Heracross. Emolga. Yeah, no rodents. We're good. All right, here's Heracross. Halucha. I'm not getting turkey from Halucha. We don't have the gobbler thing. I think Delibird is closer to the turkey, yeah? Even Mega Halucha is more wrestler than he is bird. So let's go to the ghost tree. No ghost trees for Thanksgiving. Oh, what is this? I don't even know what Scraggy is. I'm guessing it's probably not Thanksgiving food. Bats. Bats, I'd say no. Keys. We're not eating keys for Thanksgiving. Candles. I think people might have candles at Thanksgiving. You know, not every family has, I don't know. Not every family has like a chandelier. So let's. Yeah, Delibird fits, dude. I think we're gonna skip on the candles. Like, it's not a traditional, like, custom to have candles. Aerodactyl, no. I'm not getting turkey from Aerodactyl. T-Rex. T-Rex is closely related to birds, but we're going to say no. Just because I don't want to disrespect I don't want to throw any disrespect at Tyrantum like that. We got Amoris and Aurora. No, those are related to birds too, but we're not, no shade to the dinosaurs. Not today. All right, we got rock snakes. Onyx. Every time I think of Onyx now, I think of that my nephew. Okay, but no to Thanksgiving on these guys. No Thanksgiving. What is Aeron anyway? He's kind of like a Triceratops kind of. So we're gonna say no to that. He's kind of dinosaur-like. Helioptile and Heliolisk are lizard-like fellows. We're gonna say no. Yeah, we'll say yes to Pumpkaboo. That's traditional, especially pumpkin pie. Maybe we'll start off with a Pumpkaboo shiny hunt tomorrow, just because keep it going. And then I'd say no to Tyranitar. I'd say no to Frogadier and Greninja's line. Phalanx. Here, let's get to Skarmory. I don't think so on Phalanx. Chestnut is not given Thanksgiving. Skarmory is turkey shaped. It doesn't really have that gobbler thing on the neck. Ah. What are we looking at here? Yeah, I don't... I think Delibird's closer. We got turkey shape, but the gobbler's on the wrong side of the head. Turkey? Alright, well, let's write it down. We'll have to go to Delibird versus Skarmory. I'm thinking Delibird. This is fun, man. Alright, we're not eating fox? No, I won't allow it. We're probably not eating dragon. I don't know why I thought Kangaskhan. No, we're not eating Kangaskhan, and we're not eating Drampa. We're not eating metal. Deer? Venison? I feel like some families probably have venison like after hunting season and stuff like that. Does that fall around Thanksgiving? But I don't think I don't think it's traditional. Like there's not a lot of states in the United States that typically do a lot of hunting. So I'm gonna say deer or Xerneas is probably not traditionally. Ooh. Yo, we got the turkey gobbler. We got a big ass bird. It's kind of more like bacon. But let's write this down. We got Yveltal. Oh man, I didn't even think of Yveltal as turkey. Alright, Zygarde has like 3 different forms. 4 now, I guess, that neither of them make me feel like Thanksgiving. Deancey, yeah, we're probably not going to eat a rock fairy. Okay. Alright, we went through the decks. We've got a list. We got a list of Thanksgiving meals. That took a lot of time, but that's funny. Alright, so we'll go through this list close to the end of the stream, and we'll decide on what we're going to be shiny hunting. Those Pokemon in the game, damn, need to grind. Yeah, 230 I think is like the initial dex, but if you get Deancey, I think you get 231. Dang, that was fun. Okay, well, well, we've got ideas for what we're gonna be shiny hunting for Thanksgiving. I think we'll talk about it a little bit close to the end of the stream, but we got about a half hour to go until 2 hours is up. So we can go a little bit past that. I'd like to be able to find a shiny Pumpkaboo, a large shiny Pumpkaboo, hopefully. But I think what we'll do is we'll narrow this down to like 3 or 4 Pokemon, and then we'll do that for Thanksgiving. That's fun. Oh man, I can't believe we spent we spent time going through the decks finding Thanksgiving Pokemon. That's funny. Okay. I'm excited. I feel like Delibird probably, for me, Delibird wins the turkey. Skarmory is good though too, and I'd really like to find a shiny Skarmory for the Mega Evolution. But as far as like turkeys go, as in this game, I feel like Delibird is got the holiday cheer. It's got that weird like Santa beard thing that could be a turkey gobbler. It's fat enough to be like roasted for meat. But Skarmory, yeah, metal bird. We could, yeah. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's crazy. We got our Thanksgiving stream lineup. So Tepig though is kind of interesting. I don't know why I feel like Slowpoke needs to be on the menu. We might have to take that off. Well, yeah, we'll pick 3 things out of a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's pretty good. Pokemon easy to find to complete the decks? Yeah, I'd say so. The last 2 Pokemon for a lot of people that I've seen is Espeon and Umbreon, because you don't think to... One, Eevee's practically impossible to catch. He's an asshole. So that's difficult. And then 2, like, you don't think to evolve Eevee while you're playing the game. So, and it's easy to evolve it. You just take it when you're ready. Yeah, we got a list of 12 Pokemon. I don't think we can I don't think we'll get close to catching 12 shinies of that variety in 2 hours. But yeah, if we can do 3, and if we can do it before 2 hours, we have a list that we can fall back on. So that's good. And I think one of the things we have to consider is if it's going to show up shiny, if it works for Thanksgiving dinner, and if it matches like a traditional Thanksgiving meal. So that's how we'll have to, like, I guess, vote on the last part. That's funny, man. I did not expect that. Didn't expect to go through the decks and find Pokemon for Thanksgiving dinner. I'm excited now. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Yeah, thanks, guys. Sucks that we lost Ladies Man and Bolts during that, but I get it. Food is important. I ate a pretty hefty plate of food earlier, so I'm good for a little bit. But I do have editing that I need to work on. Hopefully I can finish editing the first episode. I recorded like 5 hours of video, and I've gotten through about 3 hours, so I should be able to finish the first episode. The problem is I'm not condensing it down too far, but maybe I'll be able to, like, once I'm done with the initial edit, I'll go back through it and try and like see how everything works together. Yeah, you were there, QLF. You stayed for the whole Thanksgiving list. That's right. You were participating in that list. You're the reason. You're one of the reasons that we have things on this list because you were here. Yeah, that's right. That's funny. Man, that's fun though. Yeah, we're gonna have to do more stuff like that because I do. We are gonna yeah, we'll have to do a Christmas list too. There, you know, Snover was on there. Delibird again. Maybe that's one reason not to pick Delibird for Thanksgiving. But I have to get a whole shiny Dex, living Dex. Joel challenged us to get an entire shiny living Dex, and I'm taking it on. We're gonna do that challenge. It's just gonna take forever, so we'll have to knock it out. Okay. All right. Well, we got another 20 minutes. Are you good for that or Yeah, dude. This has been a fun stream. We've been killing it this week. Like it's been a pretty good week for the streams. It's been people participating, showing up. It's been good. I'm glad you and Necrotio are here. But it's we had Josh on the other day to knock out a bunch of yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So hopefully trades count and things like that because I don't know if I'll be able to like I don't know how long it's gonna take. Okay. Appreciate you. How have you ranked up since we started? Or how is your playthrough going? Did you find Gwen? Gotta beat her Mega Chandelure. Dang, that's cold, but it is still delicious. That was a lot I just went through taking a sip of that tea. Like it showed up cold and I was like, oh, and then it was like delicious. So I was like, oh, and then it was like bitter. So I was like, whoa, it was a crazy sip of tea. Yeah, I'm excited when this Pokemon game gets into the swing of like releasing shiny legendaries and stuff like that. It'll be cool to see how they manage to do it. I hope that Game Freak learned a lesson. Oh, you can't. It's ready, but you need to do side quests after I found your... Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that. I feel like the side quests did a really good job in this game. Like, they're fun, they're engaging, they're like the little stories that are happening all over Lumio City. Like, it's I think it had character. Oh, dude, Steins Gate. I watched I was talking about it yesterday. I had watched the first episode and like there's like 3 anomalies to the first episode and I was like, okay. And I feel like it wants the show wants you to kind of like to forget the anomalies that were taking place. Yeah, I think voice acting would be a good call for Game Freak. But yeah, there's like 3 anomalies and I was like, oh, I was honed in like, okay, that's weird. And so I think the show wants you to kind of like forget that stuff because it might pay off later. Last night I watched the second episode, and the girl that died is back, and I was like, okay, yeah. And they're talking about like a time machine. So yeah, I think I'm picking up what it's putting down, but I'm excited to see like where things get weird and cool. Yeah, it's you were saying like how, you know, like stick with it, like, but I think it did a good job of engaging with me. Like I was like excited to find, you know, like I feel like I'm finding things in this show, so it's doing a good job engaging with me. I like it. I'm not bored at all watching it, so I'm excited to like get into more of the story and things like that. But yeah, I watched the second episode. I made sure to turn it off before I like fell asleep, so I don't know exactly where I left off, but when I start it tomorrow, I'll pick up right off the bat. Yeah. I agree. I think it's gonna build up and get to a point where it gets like kind of crazy. I like the main character's he's very, it seems like he's reserved until he's not reserved, and when he's not reserved, it's like, what? You're wrong, you know, like he's showing him like, that's not my name, you know. I don't know. It seems like a pretty fun show. So it'll be cool to see what that turns into too. I'm excited to see what his character is like. But the young girl seems, I don't know if that's just me, or if I'm supposed to take everything for what it is. But I feel like where I'm at in the show right now, it seems like the young girl could be like almost like a Fight Club thing where it's an alternate personality. Like, I think that's just my imagination. Like, she doesn't seem to be interacting with other characters, and so I'm watching out for that. Like, is she a part of this world, or is it just like in his head? So yeah, I don't know what kind of show this is, so I'm not like I'm guessing and trying to theorize and things like that. Because if that sticks, like if she doesn't communicate with other people, but she is a part of the world, or like, you know, that I'm kind of looking out for stuff like that. But yeah, it's fun so far. Like they showed up at somebody's house, and he said it like 6 times, like, but he's a boy or whatever, and the young boy sounds feminine, stuff like that, and he's like using a katana. It seemed like maybe she was interacting with him. So yeah, I'm trying to, you know, I don't know, make me, I don't know. That's just the way my mind wants to tell the story too. That's I don't know how far you on your story, Necro Show, but that's always a fun plot twist when like the Fight Club plot twist where the main character is engaging with somebody throughout the show, but it ends up just being in their mind, and the world around is engaging with the alternate like personality. Like that was an ultimate storytelling. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I will. That's just how it works, dude. Man, that was fun going through the Pokedex, trying to theme Pokemon. We'll have to come up with more ideas for that. He's here. I think he's probably busy. I know sometimes he'll run the stream and do other things, but I know sometimes he's listening in the background or I know yesterday too he was like hanging out with his friends. So we're sometimes we're muted and sometimes we're not. So sometimes I'll talk to him and he won't say anything and it's like, okay, he's busy. I don't know what he's doing. But it looks like he's here and you're here. Sometimes my brother will be watching though. And he hasn't hopped in the chat in a while. No, yeah, we have two concurrent viewers. I think we have a shiny Pumpkaboo. I can't tell if it's large or not, but I hope so. Oh no. Okay, I'm wrong. I thought I saw the purple. Dang, that sucks. Yeah, it'll be fun when I hope he comes back to the chat because he's hilarious, dude. Nobody could get me laughing like he does. And I know I don't want him to feel any pressure or anything like that, but I love my brother. I hope he's good and does the things that make him happy because he deserves it. So but yeah, it'll be cool. I mean, after this, I'll probably hop on YouTube and check out Ladiesman's tournament. He's hosting a tournament, so see how that goes. But I do have some editing to do, so I'll probably run that while I'm editing. But at some point, I'll probably eat too. And for you, you got about like we've got about 13 minutes left on the stream, and I won't hold you hostage. Hey, Necrotio. I didn't know you left, dude. I was talking to you about Fight Club. Yeah, I was talking to QLF about like Steins Gate, and what my like my theories that are kind of popping up as I'm watching the show. Oh, okay, good call. Got to keep the parental units happy. That's next. That's next on my list. No, it's not. Hunter x Hunter is. I think Joel wanted me to watch that. But Steins Gate's got about 20-something episodes, and so far I've only watched 2. Yeah, it goes Hunter x Hunter, and then God of High School after that. I'll get there. Probably before Christmas. I'm gonna watch on Wednesday night at midnight. I'm gonna be watching Stranger Things. I don't know how long the episodes are gonna be. I'd imagine they're like an hour each. But the finale, when we get to New Year's, it's weird. They're releasing 3 episodes on Thanksgiving. They're releasing 3 episodes on Christmas. And then they're releasing 3 episodes on New Year's. And the last episode is going to be like 2 hours long. So I think some of the episodes are going to be more or less than an hour. And it, for the last 3 segments of episodes. So we'll see. I don't know how late we'll be up on on Wednesday night, but hopefully we'll be able to do an early stream on Thanksgiving morning during the Macy's Day Parade. I'll probably have a cup of coffee and I don't know, maybe we'll be in our But we do have an incredible list of Pokemon that we're going to be shiny hunting on Thanksgiving, which I think you left while I was getting that set up. Right now we have 12 Pokemon that are on the list, but I think the last thing we're going to do on stream is go through the list and pick out 3. We're going to pick out probably the Thanksgiving bird, the Thanksgiving turkey, and 2 side dishes. Do you need to rewatch Stranger Things? I watched it when it came out too. I don't know, man. I feel like they'll do a pretty good job of picking up where they left off. We'll be able to follow. So the last thing that happened, right, was Hawkins. Like, we're at a point like the end of season 4. Like we don't lose to Vecna, but we don't win either. Like, I think the battle, like, Vecna lost the battle, but we lost, like, the war, right? I think that's kind of where we left off, because the Upside Down is breaking into our world. That's where we left off. So it's going to be weird. Yeah, season 1 is peak. Season 2 had that weird, like L11 was like in the lab with her sister, and they kind of go back and forth between Chicago and number 8. So that was, I don't think a lot of fans liked that, but I think like, it probably wasn't the best season of Stranger Things in my opinion. But I did enjoy 3 with Bob and Joyce, like Bob and Joyce, and Bob dies at the end of that, or close to the end of that. I did like, I think that's the same one with Mind Flayer. I liked Max being introduced, and well, Bob was in season 2. Never mind, my bad. But season 3 had Max and Billy with the Mind Flayer. That was a really good season. And then season 4, there was that girl Christy at the beginning of season 4, and Christy gets taken by Vecna and crumpled up in Eddie Munson, or Eddie. I can't remember his last name. Eddie's like house, like they're gonna go make out or whatever, and like Vecna grabs Christy and like lifts her up, and so she's just floating in our world, and then she gets crumpled up into like a human like meat bag, and so people think Eddie killed her, and like there's a whole witch hunt against Eddie, while like Dustin and Eddie become friends. Steve kind of gets jealous. Like, I think season 4 was pretty good too. There was that kick-ass like Metallica cover from Eddie in the Upside Down, and we learn about 1, and we learn about like 11 and 1's relationship back at the yeah, I think season 4 is probably my favorite, dude, because I remember it was good. Like, I think it was good. So yeah, so season 4 leaves off, like, I think L beats Vecna, and we get Maxie. I think like Vecna's hold on Maxie is or Max is defeated. Like, he doesn't have control over Max anymore. And so she's not in danger of dying because 11 saves her. And then, but while they're focused on that, I think the way it ends is that the Upside Down starts like cracking into our reality. And so underneath Hawkins, like the upside down is like opening up and cracking and like creating fissures and earthquakes in Hawkins. And so that's where we left off. And now what, 2 years later, everyone's all grown up and stuff like that. We're picking up. There's probably going to be a time skip or something. I don't know, but we'll see where we pick up, because I feel like this is the last season of Stranger Things. I know the Duffer Brothers are done with this main cast and this group of people, but they have talked about, the Duffer Brothers have talked about like maybe having offshoots of Stranger Things and different different stories to tell, and that's kind of interesting. I know that there's a cartoon, it's like Stranger Things like 1984 or something like that, that's gonna come out, and then I think they have other projects that they might explore 11 a little bit more. I think that was an idea, but if 11 dies, then you know, which I don't know. Do you think anyone's gonna die in Stranger Things? I do. I think they might kill off some people. Like they might kill off Joyce Byers or something like that. Well, I don't know. Maybe the main cast is safe, because maybe they want to keep some people around to tell more stories. But we'll see, man. I don't know. Will Byers might be on the chopping block to die, because ever since season 1, he's been targeted. Here, let's do let's do a couple more resets here, and then we'll check our shinies, and then let's go through our list. Oh man, I have a feeling we're not gonna get our Large Pumpkaboo today. Dang. Well, at least on stream. We've got some things to do after this. Is that shiny? I don't think it is. Hold on. It is! Yo, what's up, Bayonet? Okay. Shiny Bayonet. Like, I wish this was shiny. Right? Okay. We are not getting another shiny Pumpkaboo. Okay, let's go check on Larvitar. Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you've only watched season 1. My apologies. Yeah, well, that's my summary of it, I guess. People don't really like the second season, but I'm easily pleased. I enjoyed spending the time with the characters, and like, I guess what I care about, you know, it's not what everybody's into. And that's cool. It's good to have different opinions. Okay. All right, let's look at this list. What do we have for Thanksgiving dinner? All right, so Vanillite for vanilla ice cream. We can cross off Aromatisse, yeah? Yeah, I'm excited to watch it too. Necrotio, I'm not sure how long you'll be in a call, but maybe after I'm done with a few things. I've got to edit, so I'll be working on that probably for a while. It took me forever to get through like 3 hours, so we'll see. So I think we want to keep Aromatisse versus Skarmory or Delibird. I think Aromatisse gets chopped off the list. Altaria. I think Yveltal is a better turkey than Altaria, so we'll take off Altaria. Trubbish. We're not going to eat Trubbish? Tepig. I think Tepig's a winner. Flaffy, maybe. I don't know. I got stuck on Slowpoke. Clauncher. Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboo is definitely like thematic to. It's pretty much your weekend. Okay. So we'll keep Tepig. That's one that we're gonna shiny hunt. And we'll give like 15 minutes to each shiny. That's what I think we'll do until we can find a shiny. Maybe I think Vanillite most likely. Let's see. So we have one. Let's pick our turkey. Yveltal, Delibird, or Skarmory. I think we can take Yveltal off the list because we can't catch that or shiny hunt it. But turkey, it did have the weird gobbler thing, yeah? All right, you guys tell me, Skarmory or Delibird, what do you think? And then I'll break the tie if there's a tie. And then that'll be our turkey between these two. Skarmory. So we have Flaffy or Pumpkaboo. Slowpoke. I think I'll take... I know that was a me thing. I'm going to take Slowpoke off for now. We can keep it for, like, if we come back. Delibird. Okay. Oh, good. I need to be the tiebreaker. All right. Give me a second. We'll talk that one out. All right. Pumpkaboo. Tepig. Flaffy, Clauncher, Vanilla. I think we're going to take Clauncher off the list because it's not like a traditional... I mean, I think people do eat lobster. Yeah, but I feel like lobster would be more traditional for like New Year's. Because typically on New Year's Eve, people will make like the best meal to start the new year, right? Like steak and lobster or something along those lines. So I'm going to say Clauncher is probably more of a New Year's thing. So we got Delibird or Skarmory. That's going to be our bird. I think we keep Tepig. But now we have Pumpkaboo, Flaffy, and Vanillite. So let me take off Flaffy. We're kind of doing the Pumpkaboo because lamb, I don't know if that's too traditional. Pumpkaboo, Vanillite kind of comes as a package, right? You eat like rank D, baby. Oh, you're so close, dude. You are like, you're going to finish this game. That's crazy. All right, Vanillite and Pumpkaboo, I feel like go as a package. Okay, so for our turkey, we like logically, we need Skarmory for the shiny, for the mega. Yeah, we don't have that yet. We have a shiny Delibird that was given to us by Joel, so we have that in the Dex already. So. We don't have it in the Dex, so logically it would make more sense to go after Skarmory. Like, as far as like what a turkey looks like, I feel like Delibird probably fits the turkey bill a little bit better. But emotionally, I think I'd be more excited to like catch a shiny Skarmory. Delibird. But since this is themed for like Thanksgiving, right? What fits the bill better? Yeah, we're gonna go with emotion on this. We're gonna go with like the Thanksgiving theme. So I'm gonna go Delibird because it fits the Thanksgiving theme a lot better. So we got Delibird, Tepig, and we'll go Vanillite and try and catch Pumpkaboo too. Like that'll be our third. It'll be pumpkin. That'll be the dessert. Pumpkin pie with ice cream. So Vanillite and Pumpkaboo, it comes as one. And we'll give 15 minutes to each shiny hunt. And we'll try and get Delibird, Tepig, Vanillite, and Pumpkaboo. All right, so that'll be the Thanksgiving stream. That's only 4 Pokemon, so if we do end up getting those shinies like quickly, then what we'll do is we'll keep going. We'll probably keep Trubbish and Flaffy and Clauncher around, yeah? So those will be backups. Okay. I know QLF, you want to go eat. And good luck with... let us know how Legends EA goes tonight. I'm going to be doing some editing. Necrotio, I will join you in a call if I can. I'm going to go and check out Ladiesman's tournament and see how that goes. But thank you guys for being here and rocking out for the entire time. I've had a lot of fun today. so thank you for being here. I will look forward tomorrow streaming with you guys and being on the collab. That's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to do that. And then yeah, we got a big week for Thursday for Thanksgiving, and I know there's stuff going on Friday, so we'll get into that and talk about that on the next stream. Don't forget to level up, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Woo! All right, have a good one, guys.